Well, hello everybody. As I told you, it was going to get better, but I can't talk a lot because last week I talked too much at the beginning and then I got cut off and you only had 38 minutes. So to be fair, I'm going to talk after. I'll show you how I rearrange the room. You notice there's no chairs around. I can fit 6 people here. Starting Tuesday, I'll be doing yoga on Tuesdays, not Wednesdays, virtually. And then when I get the okay, we can have 6 people come in, 6 on video, and then alternate. So let's begin. So come to easy seated. Yeah, I got the ball again. I know. Your palms can be up or down. You can sit on the floor, the chair, the ceiling, don't matter. But I do want you to have your back nice and straight. Relax. Clear your mind of all the clutter, all the new rules that are going to take place. Checking the time, Tom. 10:04, people. And just breathe. And let's bring our palms together to our heart center. And inhale your head up. And exhale your head down. And just think about the day, the beautiful weather, the week ahead, the weekend, and June 1st. And always remember, see with your heart, not with your eyes. Because you can feel with your heart. You can't feel with your eyes. And inhale up. We're going to say goodbye to the little ball for a little while. And if we can all come to standing. And we're going to inhale our arms up. And exhale our arms both over, arms near your ears, both over to the right. Pushing that left hip over. And then come to center. And both arms over to the left. And then come to center. And inhale and exhale just a little bit back. First back bend. And then slowly come up. And then float your arms down. And then inhale your arms out to a T. And slowly circle them into center. Nice deep breaths. And exhale, reverse your circles. And one more time in. And one more time out. And then slowly float your arms down. Take a breath. And inhale your left arm up near your ear. Excuse me. Left arm up near your ear. Slide your right hand down your leg and lean over to the right. So your left arm is overhead. Feeling a nice stretch in that left side. And then slowly come up and float that left arm down. And to the right, inhale the right arm up near your ear. Over to the left, pushing that right hip way over so you can get a nice stretch in the right side. And then slowly come up, palms forward. And place your palms in the back of you, in the back of your waist, so your fingers are pointing down, your elbows are tucked nice in, close as you can, like your shoulder blades are kissing. Push your hips forward, your thighs forward, and come into a little back bend. And then come up. And then push forward, come in and back bend a little more. And then come up. And if you'd like to clasp your hands in back and extend your arms down and back, pushing your hips forward, your thighs forward, and come into your back bend. And then slowly come up, palms on the front of your thighs, and slowly walk it down. Walk your palms down your legs till you feel a stretch. Hinging at your hips, and then walk it down a little more. And then come into your forward bend. Good morning, everybody. We all know we can get our chest to our thighs, our forehead to our knee. Yes, we can. But seriously, if you have to bend your knees, bend your knees. And then slowly walk it up. Take a nice deep breath. So we're going to start with some balance poses. I know balance is awful for all of us as we get older, and especially if you're visually impaired or blind. So if you're near a wall and you need to lean against a wall, or if you're near a chair, hold on to a chair, whatever you feel comfortable and secure. But if you are away from something, whenever you balance, I always tell you, look a little further ahead, not a lot, and down. So don't look totally down. I gotta move my mat. I'm out of. Oh yeah, now I'm in the middle. I don't know. Who can see me? No one. Okay. So we're gonna start with our famous tree. So we're gonna put our arms out to a T, and we're gonna turn our right ankle to rest it on our left ankle. And stay right here. This is your tree. It doesn't matter. Or turn your palms up. Bring your hands overhead. Touch your palms overhead. Bring your hands down to your heart center and stay right here. Or slide that right foot up your inner left thigh. And breathe. And then turn the right knee in, slide it down, and palms down. And to the left, arms out to a T, turn that left ankle to rest on the right. Palms up. Inhale your arms overhead, palms touch. And bring them down to your chest, to your heart center, and stay right here. Or focus, shift your weight over to the right, and slide that left foot up the inner right thigh. And then left knee in, slide it down, palms forward. And for standing pigeon, we're going to squat down, and we're going to place our right ankle on our left knee. Yes, we are. And then bring your palms together to your heart center. Or you can drop your palms to the mat for fallen pigeon. And then place the right foot down and slowly walk it up and breathe. And then squat down again. Now it's left ankle on right knee. Palms together to your heart center. If you're not leaning on anything, look a little forward and down. And then place your palms to the floor. And you should feel a stretch in your right thigh, the back. And then place the left foot down and slowly walk it up. Palms forward. Now for dancer, you can either hold on to the wall or the chair, whatever comfortable for you. In fact, everybody either hold on to the chair with the right hand to begin with. And then bend that left knee and hold the left foot with the left hand. And stay right here. Or hinge forward. Brave hearts, let go. Woo. My balance on the right is horrible. So I'm going to hold on to the wall. And then come up and face forward. And I said my right side is horrible. One side is always better than the other. I don't know why, but it tends to be. So to the other side. Hold on to the wall or the chair with your left hand. Bend your right knee and hold on to your right foot with your right hand. Hinge forward, kick that leg back, and then let go. No, it's not even good on this side. There. And let go and come forward. You can tell I haven't been balancing. And just breathe. And one more balance is eagle. So we're going to inhale our arms up, palms touch overhead. Bring your elbows very close together so you can actually feel your nose with your thumb, and then move it away. Now stay right here because eagle arms can be very uncomfortable. or tuck the left elbow into the right and twist your hands. I'll turn it sideways so those that can see. And then squat down a little bit and cross the right leg over the left. Stay right here, or wrap that right leg around the left. And then release. Release your arms up and breathe. And to the left, inhale your arms up, palms overhead, elbows close, close, close. Touch your nose with your thumbs and then move them away. This time the left elbow is a cradle, so tuck the right in the left and twist your arms. Squat down and cross left leg over right and stay right here. Or wrap left knee around right knee. If you get out of the pose, just get back in it. And then come up, palms forward. Breathe, take a drink. How is everybody? Good. We're getting there. And then we're going to walk our hands down till we feel the stretch. And then walk them down a little more. And then we're going to place our palms to the mat. Yes, you know what's coming. Right foot back, left foot back, and our nice downward dog. Heads between your arms. Your hips are high, your heels are high. Your hips are pushed back. And you're going to place your soles to the mat. And then we're going to come forward into a nice plank. And then back to downward dog. And then plank. And then downward dog. And then one more plank and hold it. And one more downward dog and hold. Now gently place the right knee to the mat, just the right knee. So you're on your hands, on your palms, and the left foot, you're on the top of your foot. You're on your toes, rather. So turn to the long edge or face front. We're going to come into side plank. So you can keep your right knee on the mat or the floor at all times. Inhale your left arm up to the ceiling. And if you feel comfortable, right foot meets the left. So you're balancing on your feet and your right hand. Fun? I know it. And look up. And then place that left palm down and come to table. So you don't see my backside, I gotta turn this way. Now keep the left knee on the mat. Extend the right leg back. Turn to the front so your body's facing the front. You're on your left palm, your left knee, and your right foot. Stay right here. Or inhale your right arm up to the ceiling. And then if you like, left foot meets the right. And look up. And then right palm down, left knee, right knee, come into table. Sit your hips back to your heels and come into child. Now child can be your arms are extended out by your side, whatever comfortable. And then place your palms to the mat and your back and table. Let's do a couple of cat and cows. So arch your back up and drop your belly to cow. And just do a couple, just releasing all that tension. Not that I'm giving you any tension, but just release it. And let's do one more cat and hold it. And one more cow and hold it. I'm going to think of and come back to neutral spine. I'm going to come to my own names of these poses. How is that a happy cow and an angry cat? I get the angry cat. Anyways, I don't write it. We're going to step the right foot forward. And we're going to curl our left toes and come up onto our left toes. And if you don't feel stabilized doing this, then place your sole to the mat. But if you feel stable, come up onto your left toes. And then bring your hands to your right knee. And sink down in your hips, pushing that right knee forward. And inhale your arms up near your ears. And exhale, come into a back bend. This is crescent moon. And then place your palms to the mat. Right knee to the mat, left knee, and take a breath. And now it's left foot forward. Come up onto your right toes or your right sole. It really doesn't matter. This is your yoga, whatever you're comfortable with. And then slowly come up. Place your palms on your left knee. Push into that left knee. Inhale your arms up near your ears and exhale into a back bend. And then slowly come up. Place your palms to the mat. Right knee, left knee, we're in table. To all my thread the needle friends, this is for you. You know who you are. So left palm up on the mat, Slide it under the left, the right. Sorry, Susan. So you're resting on the left side of your head and your left shoulder. And stay right here. I always say stay right here because that's the modified, but I don't want to keep using the modified. So I figured I'll say stay right here. Well, if you want me to say modified, I'll say modified. I love this. I can laugh at myself. No, I don't really love it. I miss you all. All right, inhale your right arm up. Focus, Doreen. Inhale your right arm up. Stay right here. Or curl the right toes and extend your left leg, right leg. Oh, God, get it right. Right leg out to the side. So it's kind of in line with your fingertips. I can actually feel my toes of my right foot with my left hand. I'm not bragging, I'm just saying. And then circle your right hand, right arm. And let's reverse the circle. And then place that right palm down. Withdraw the left. Right knee meets the left. And take a breath. And to the other side, right palm up on the mat. Slide it under the left arm. So now this time you're resting on the right side of your face and your right shoulder. If this is uncomfortable, just sit on the mat. Or inhale your left arm up to the ceiling. Curl your left toes and bring them out to the side. Bring that left leg out to the side in line with your right hand. And you know it by pushing your foot forward and back, so you know. And then circle your left arm. Reverse that circle. And then place the left palm down. Left knee meets the right. Right palm on the mat, and we're back into table. And we're going to sit on our right side. Now we know how funky this is to get into this pose, this mermaid pose. So right palm is on the mat. Your left knee is bent and your leg is back. So your shin is back and your foot is back. And your left foot. Your right foot is resting on your left thigh. Your left hand is on your left foot. Remember, your right palm is on the mat. And inhale that left arm up near your ears. Bring your hips up and your bottom up. And we look like mermaids. How? I don't know. And then slowly bring it down. And then inhale that left arm up. So you're on your right knee. Your bottom's off the mat or the floor. And slowly bring it down. And then one more time, inhale that arm up, pushing your hips forward. Come into a little back bend. And then slowly come down. Turn to the right. Both palms are on the mat. And rest on one side of your face. Or rest on the palms of your hands. Are we still doing good? Okay, good. Yes, I know. We're almost in phase 2. I know. Now push up and switch. So now it's right knee is bent and the right leg is in back. So your left foot is in back, your right shin is back. Did I say left foot? I meant right. You know what I meant. Left palm is on the mat. Left sole is leaning against your right thigh. And just stay right here. This is your cute little mermaid. Looks good to me. Right, everybody? Yeah, Helen, you look good. Yep, Tracy. Angie and Pauline, yeah, you ladies look good. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm making you do this, but you don't have to if you don't want to. And then inhale that right arm up near your ear, pushing your hips forward and your bottom up. And then slowly lower down. And then again, push forward, hips forward, right arm overhead. And then slowly lower down. And then one more time. Come into a little back bend. And then slowly lower down. Turn to the left and place your palms on the mat and take a rest. Lord knows we deserve this little rest. Okay, that's enough. Now we're going to come to our bottoms. We're going to tuck our hands underneath our knees, to the back of our knees. We're going to lean back, not lean back so much that you're going to fall, everybody. So be careful. So lean back a little bit so you're actually on your toes. Stay right here for everybody for a moment. Well, like 2 seconds. All right, inhale the right leg straight up and the left. Brave hearts, let go of your legs. This boat, I guess we look like a sailboat. And then hold on to your legs, feet to the mat, wrap your arms around your knees, and now we all can get our forehead to our knees. In case you didn't hear me, forehead to our knees. Breathe. And then come up. And since that was so much fun, we're going to put our elbows in between. We're gonna put our elbows against our knees, our inner knees. We're gonna get our peace fingers around our toes and cap them off with our thumbs. So for those that have trouble doing this, just hold on to your toes. Now, if I lean back, I hit the wall, so I can't lean back a lot. We're going to lean back a little bit and stay right here. Or inhale the right leg out to the side and then bring it down. And then the left leg out to the side and bring it down. And then both. Balancing on your sits bone. Pray that I keep my balance and don't crack my head. Yeah, so far so good. This balance I can do. No, I'm just kidding, nothing happened. And then bring your soles together. Nice straight back. And then palms to the mat. And we're going to walk our hands forward just till we feel the stretch. And then walk them down a little more. And since we've been doing yoga all this time, we can get our forehead to our feet. I hear you. I hear you say, yeah, right. I hear you say, bloody hell. I hear you say, I don't want to say what Catherine says. You should feel a tremendous stretch in your inner thighs. Doesn't that feel good? And then walk your hands up slowly, making sure your head is the last thing to come up. And since that was so much fun, we're going to do it again. So bring our palms to the mat or the floor, and then walk them forward all the way. And yes, let's get our forehead to our feet. Hopefully we all washed our feet this morning, have clean socks on. Oh, a little hint. If you do yoga barefooted, never put lotion on your feet. Just saying. Do it after. And then slowly walk up. And this time we're going to hold on to our feet, place our elbows on our inner knees, and inhale and exhale down, forehead to feet. Pushing those knees down. Now you should feel a stretch in the lower back. Oh, we're not stretching yet because we're done. We're just doing this pose. And then slowly come up. And then bring your knees together. Wrap your arms around. I have no one to say anything to me yet. So I'm just going to go with it a little while longer. And just gently rock your knees back and forth. And take a drink if you need. All right, Tom.
It is 10:42 a.m.
Oh, we got plenty of time. We have plenty of time for a, bicycle ride. So if you're in the chair, stay right where you are. Come forward. But if you're on the floor, tuck your hands like you did in boat pose. Lean back. Bring your knees up. And bicycle. Yay! Didn't we miss this? Hello. Hello, empty room. Keep pedaling. Come on, pedal before it gets too hot outside. Those knees cracking? Oh, yeah, for sure. Sounds like 4th of July on my knees. And then back pedal. Fast. Sweating yet? Yeah. Perspiring. And then place your soles to the mat and just take a breath. And we're going to tuck our hands again. I feel the love. I feel it so inside me. So lean back, knees up, pedal very fast, fast. Reverse. And soles down. Breathe. Breathe in. And breathe out through your mouth. Breathe in. Breathe out. And one more. Breathe in. One more. Breathe out. I know you're going to love me. We're going to do it one more time. We got to get those knees moving and those legs and that heart pumping. We've been sitting around for 2 months. Hands under your knees. Lean back. Feet off the mat or floor and pedal as fast as you can. Like the Wicked Witch. Dun, 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 dun. Someone call me that? Dun, 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 dun. And back. Yes, I've gone mad after all these months alone. And down. Wrap your arms around your knees. Inhale your head up and exhale your forehead to your knees. I know, I'm sorry. I know you're saying, she keeps saying she's sorry, but she's not stopping. Well, you got gypped last week. I can't have that happen. All right, let's do some warriors. So we're going to swing our legs down, around, come to table. So always in table, always remember, your shoulders are in line with your wrist, and your hips are in line with your knees. So always do a check, especially if you can't see. So feel your shoulder, run your hand down your arm, and feel your wrist. It should be a nice line. If it goes like an angle, you'll feel it. You'll feel your arm going at an angle. So it's very important table, although it seems like a simple pose. Back nice and straight. You're looking down a little bit, but not all the way down. And just take a moment to breathe. And then step the right foot forward. So you're on your left knee and you can stay right here. Or curl the left toes and come up onto your left sole. And always position your feet first before you do anything. So if you feel more comfortable having them at the edge, far apart, or close together, whatever your comfort. And then bring your palms to your knees. Your hips are squared to the front. Dig into that right knee and inhale your right arms up near your ears to warrior one. And then turn your hips so they're facing the front so you can actually turn them. Drop your arms to a T, dig more into that right knee, and turn your head to the right to warrior two. Then clasp your hands in the back, square your hips to the long edge still, or front. Arms are in back and clasp, and inhale your head up, and exhale your head down. See if you can get your head near your right knee to humble warrior. And then slowly come up. And then handlebars, make-believe handlebars in the front. And then kick that left foot forward so you're on your left toes. Hinge your hips. I was going to say hinge your left hip. No, hinge both hips. And lift that left leg up and back to warrior three. And then left foot meets the right. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And one more inhale. And one more exhale. And I'm going to turn to the other side. So now it's left foot forward, right leg back. Turn your hips to the left. And then dig into that left knee as much as you're comfortable. Always angle that back foot a little bit in. And then inhale both arms up near your ears to warrior one. Now keeping your feet where they are, just turn your hips to the front. Keep that nice bend in that left knee. Drop your arms to a T and turn your head to the left. So it's left arm forward, right arm back. And then clasp your hands in back. Inhale your head up and exhale your head down near your left knee into humble warrior. And then slowly come up. Handlebars in the front. Grab onto them. Kick that right foot forward so you're on your right toes. Hinge at your hips. And kick that right leg up and back to warrior three. And then right foot meets the left. Come to center. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then slow your breathing down. Anytime you're doing a balance pose, kind of get out of breath. And that's because, like you're not supposed to, but I do, I tend to hold my breath when I'm balancing. I think it helps me balance more, but it doesn't. It does not. No. And just breathe. And now we're going to turn again to the short edge or face, whatever way you want to face. And the right foot forward, left back. This time we're not going to bend that right knee, but you're going to bend it a little bit so you don't hyper extend it. Square your hips to the long edge of the mat. Arms out to a T. Turn your head to the right. Hinge to the right. And it's right palm down, left palm up to the ceiling, into triangle. Trying to keep those hips squared front. I know I want to say long edge of the mat because I'm on a mat. I know. And then bend that right knee and come up. Now bend the right knee. Place the right forearm on the right knee and stay right here. Or inhale that left arm up near your ear, gaze up, palm up. And then inhale that left arm up to the ceiling. Place the right palm to the mat. Kick that left foot forward a little bit. Stay right here. Or lift that left leg, come on Doreen, left leg up and back to half moon balance. And then left meets the right, palms forward. And to the left. So it's left foot forward, right leg back. Straighten that left leg, but have a little micro bend in it. Square your hips to the long edge of the mat or forward. Arms out to a T. Turn your head to the left. Hinge to the left. Left palm down, right palm up into triangle. And then bend that left knee. Place the left forearm on the left knee. And right arm overhead, palm up, look up. And then come up. Place your palms to the mat. And scoot that right foot forward. Square your hips forward. So you're on your right toes, your left palm, if you choose. Lift the right arm up to the ceiling and extend your right leg up and back. Yep, almost said left. So you're balancing on your left hand and your left foot, left leg. Half moon balance. And then slowly come up. Palms forward. Breathe. And we're going to slowly walk our hands down till we feel the stretch. And then walk them down a little more. And then a little more. And place the right knee to the mat and the left. So we're back in table again. Tom, I need a time.
It is 10:58 a.m.
We're still good, peeps. And I see no white box, so we're good. We are really good. That means it's shut off, but it hasn't yet. So come up. So you're on your knees. Your palms are by your side. And since you love me so much, I'm going to do two of my favorite poses. I'm going to do camel and bow, to which probably neither all of you don't like at all. So place your palms in the back of your waist, just like you're going to do a back bend. Well, you are, but this is camel. Tuck your elbows in. Push your hips forward, your thighs forward, come into a back bend. And then place your right hand to your right ankle and left to left, pushing your hips and thighs forward, head back. Feel that stretch. And then right palm, left palm up to your side, and palms to the mat. And just push your hips to the right to release that tension. And then to the left. And then again right. And then again left. And then come to center. Yep. Fun again. So come on up. Place your palms to the back of your waist, fingers pointing down, elbows in, hips forward, thighs forward. Come into camel. Left hand, left heel, right heel. Back bend. And then place your palms to the back of your waist. Third is a charm, so we're going to do it one more time. Yes. L-O-V-E. Hips forward, thighs forward. Come into your camel. And then slowly come up. Palms to the mat. Come to table. And push your hips over to the left and to center and over to the right and then center. And then walk your knees back a little bit and slowly lower down to the mat on your bellies and rest on one side of your face. How are we doing? Good. Okay. Still love me? Okay, we're going to place our forehead to the mat. We're going to bend our right knee and our left. We're going to hold on to our left foot with our left hand, right with the right. and stay right here. Walk your feet back a little bit, your knees back a little bit, and draw them in towards your hips. Now you should feel a stretch in the upper thighs. And then release. And always remember, in bow, push your hips forward. No, no, you don't want to push your hips forward in this. Sorry. You want to push your hands into your feet and your feet into your hands. And you're going to lift your torso, your chest, and your head into bow. And lower. And lift. And lower. And one more lift and hold. And lower. Legs down. And rest on one side of your face. You deserve it. And rest on the other side of your face. And then bring your hands. We're going to come into Cobra. So we're going to bring our hands halfway between our chest and our waist. Tuck those elbows in. Relax the lower body. And push with your palms into Cobra. Extending your arms straight. And then lower down just a little bit. And then lower down a little more. And then a little more until you come to the mat. And then inhale up to Cobra. And then bend both knees. Head back into King Cobra. And then lower your legs a little bit. And a little more. And a little more till they're down to the mat. And then lower your body down. And then one more, come up to Cobra. And then turn your head to the right. And then to center. And then turn your head to the left. And to center. And then slowly lower down. Place your forehead on your palms. And breathe. And we're going to come to seated. I'm going to cross our ankles. Or if you feel comfortable having one foot on one thigh, whatever comfortable for you. Just take a breath, take a drink of water. There goes my throat gurgling. And we're going to turn And we're going to come to lie on our backs. If that's uncomfortable for you, you can just sit in a chair. Keep your knees bent up. And then bring your knees to your chest. Grab onto your knees and gently rock them back and forth. And then come to center. And then extend your legs up. Yes, we are doing the CLOCK. Tuck your hands under your bottom. Oh, I didn't ask you. I just rested on my little watch there. Oh, God, I know how much you love me. All right. Hit it, Joanne. 1 o'clock. 2, 3, 4 o'clock. Tea time. 5 o'clock. 6. Hover over that mat. 7 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 10. 11. And 12. Counterclockwise. 11 o'clock. And 10 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 7 o'clock. Sickening voice, sorry. 6. Hover. Hover. Feel that burn. Feel those abs working. 5 o'clock. 4 o'clock. 3, 2, 1, and 12. Didn't that feel good? And now really tuck your hands under your bottom so you don't put any strain on your lower back. And we're going to lower our legs down just a little bit, both legs. And we're going to lower them a little more. I know it's going to burn. I know. You'll love me after. And hover over that beautiful floor of yours. And then come back up. And then lower down just a little bit. Little more. Little more. And hover, hover, hover. I wish there was a word, hover. I would sing it for you. And come up. And let's do it one more time since that was so much fun. We're going to just hover. Feel the pain? No. Tell yourself no. And then drop your feet to the mat. Release your hands. Palms up. Sorry, it's not sleep time yet. Almost. We're almost there. Another one of my favorite poses is called plow. But it's not for everybody. I think it's easier if you do it on the bed. But you first start in a shoulder stand, which sounds kind of scary, but it's really not. So we're going to inhale both legs up. We're going to push with our hands and rock up a little bit. And then hold on to the back of our hips with our hands into shoulder stand. Then you're going to bring your knees to your forehead. And then you're going to extend your legs and back over your head. I can't talk. You're like, yay. And then bend your knees and slowly lower your hips down, guide them down with your hands. And take a breath. Soles are on the mat, knees are bent up. And we're going to bring our knees to our chest, wrap our hands around our knees. And when we rock up, let's try not to have our feet touch the floor, but if they have to, that's okay. And if you can't rock up, that's even okay too. So rock up, hovering your feet on the mat, and gently rock back. And rock up, and rock back, and rock up, and rock back. And one more, hold it. See if you can hover your feet. It's almost like boat. And then release your hands. Extend your legs. And your legs go up and down, up and down. Soles to the mat. Wrap your arms around. Inhale. And exhale down. And inhale up. And slowly come to your backs. The soles are on the mat. Okay, we're almost done. We just have to stretch out. And then I got a couple of things to tell you. So bring your knees to your chest, bring your hands to your knees, and gently rock back and forth. And then come to center. Bring your elbows into your inner knees. And again, hold on to your peace finger. Hold on to your big toe with your peace finger and your thumb, or just hold on to your feet. And extend your legs up. And then out to a V. And then to center. And then out to a V. And center. And one more time, out and hold it. And then center. Keeping your legs up, place your palms by your side and just point your toes and flex. And point and flex. And one more point and hold it. And flex and hold it. And then come back to neutral. Bring your both legs over to the right, lifting that left hip up. And then come to center. And both legs over to the left. And then come to center. And then both soles to the mat. And extend your legs. And yes, people, this is the best time. So, you can either have your legs extended on the floor, lay on the floor or your bed or your chair, wherever you are. But whatever you do, I want you to relax. If you're sighted, close your eyes. And we are going to relax everything. We're going to relax the soles of our feet and the top of our feet. We're going to relax our calves, our inner thighs, and our outer thighs. We're going to relax and release our hips and our pelvis. And bring your palms to your belly and just breathe in and out. No deep breaths, just breathe. Just feel your breath. And then place your palms down. Relax your arms and wiggle your fingers. Relax your shoulders. Bring them up to your ears and then bring them down. Release all that tension in your neck and soften the muscles in the face. And just melt into wherever you're sitting or lying. And just breathe normally. And then open your eyes if you're sighted. Bring your palms together to your heart center. And inhale your head up. And exhale your head down. And as we say at the end of every class, Namaste. The light in me may shine in you. Thank you. Okay, don't go anywhere. Not that you're going to anyways. Okay, so I'm going to turn this camera around. So you can see some parts of how the room is going to be. Each mat and chair are 6 feet apart. So I'm going to ask you, whenever we can do this, when you come in, to put your belongings on the chair next to you, so we don't have to wipe down all the other chairs. All the other chairs will be stacked up. So put your belongings on the chair. If you need the chair, just put them on the floor in back of you. I made it so each mat and chair are 6 feet apart. And I will be sitting here. And this is how this side looks. Okay, so now I got to get my ball, because we all know I like my ball. Okay, so first of all, I want to thank everybody that stuck with me through these months. It has been so surreal, but we need to put that in the past, because if we keep dwelling on it and keep saying, oh God, it was awful, we're never going to get through it. So phase 2, the gyms are going to start to open up, the hair salons, thank God. Here is going to start open up in increments. So the plan will be, I don't know, mid-June or the end of June. I can have 6 people in as soon as I get the okay. 6 students that come in. You have to come in, you have to go to your chair and your mat, and if you have to use a restroom, only 2 at a time. But I'm going to go through all the things. If you're not on the yoga, if you haven't been following, of course, I'm going to send an email out with all the rules and regulations, because as staff, we have to learn them all also. And then we'll switch. The other half that can't fit in the room, you'll watch me virtual like you've been doing. If you feel uncomfortable about coming, I'm going to send out a thing saying who would like to come, and then it'll be like a lottery. Just pick 6. I can fit 6 comfortably in here with the social distance. I'm not sure if you have to wear a mask. I'm positive that you're going to have to. If it gets uncomfortable during yoga, I think you can pull it down for a little while, but I'm going to have to check all this out with Chris. But this will be our other new normal, and it will work. It will work as long as not you, but everybody in society listens to the guidelines. They're there for a reason. But I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining me every week. And the first responders or grocery workers, they have been so overworked, and a lot of them underpaid. The grocery workers, the factory workers making masks. It's been something that we never dreamed of. But like I said, we can think about it, we can talk about it, but we're not going to dwell on it, because we're not going to get past it if we do. So with that said, I have good news. I am certified for level 1 in yoga training. Oh, I am? Some of you say. No, seriously. There are so many levels and so many different ones you can take. I decided to take my next certification will be in warrior yoga, PTSD. Now, PTSD, we believe, happens in the military. And at the beginning, that's really all you thought about was the military. But PTSD can be any kind of trauma, any kind of stress. So I'll be learning how to cope with people, how to help people cope with PTSD through yoga, through the poses. A lot of us here suffer from PTSD. You don't have to be diagnosed to know that you have it, that you're anxious, you're depressed, could be because of your vision. So there's all categories of that. And it will be my pleasure to have this certificate. So with that said, that will be on the weekend, June 13th and 14th. Then by year's end, my third certification I would love to get in addiction and recovery. That's another big one that we need. How to help people after they recovered from a horrible addiction. And I think through yoga, we can do this. But I can't do it without you, because I need guinea pigs. I have to do 10 hours each certificate of community service in a not paid area. So if a couple wanted to come to my house, or we could meet at the park. And once I get the 10 hours in, you write a little Nice thing about me, I'll tell you what to write. No, 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 no. I promise I won't. And I send all that in and I get my certificate. And I am over the moon thrilled with it. Of course, the June 13th will be virtual. And so I just want to thank you. I want to thank you for letting me teach you all these years. I mean, when you think of it, it's been since 2017. It started as a workshop, then once a month, and then once a week. Um, and we had a little glitch here, but it's been my pleasure and it'll continue to be my pleasure. Um, have a great week, everybody. Listen to the guidelines and wait for June 1st. And again, listen to those guidelines. And I know you'll follow them because I know everybody wants to get back to our normal, which here, I don't know what that is, but it'll be our normal. Thank you, people.